Let's see. Yeah, so fucking last week, this was the automatic sign that this is why I've been staying away from EURUSD. It was literally just because of that candle there. Is when you have something you don't fucking like, or you don't like, you just don't agree with it, you just stay away. Because, for example, the whole point of an SC, I never did find this SC though, where this reacted from, but okay, well, you could say, well, let's just say that's the SC I played off of, whatever, right? So the whole point of making an SC valid is due to the fact that it'll give you that spike down, and it'll give a quick reaction to the upside or to the downside, whatever way it's going. And so we got this reaction, and I didn't expect that to just fully, take out highs. But now it obviously makes sense because last week's closure is straight up engulfed, right? When we're looking at EURUSD, it didn't engulf, right? But we engulfed, and on lower time frames, this broke structure a while back. Even there, potentially intraday. All of that just straight up, straight up break a structure. So from there, it's all continuation until you get a structure break, which obviously you never got. But back to DXY, it's just like, it makes sense. And now we've broken this potential SC here. And what we got to realize is, from a macro perspective, this is bullish. Like, you know what this looks like right now? Let me show you guys what this looks like right now. This looks like this. DXY literally looks like this. My flag mitigated that some candle down here, and then just gave a complete massive spike to the upside, which is probably what DXY is going to do. And like, it makes sense, right? It's yes, you could say tensions or coronavirus tensions, this and that, but they just pumped a fuck ton of money into the market, like a lot of money. And obviously that's shown in reaction and dollar value, right? Which is ultimately a good thing. Like, positive, I mean, a bullish dollar gives you positive swap on a lot of pairs, depending on your broker, obviously, right? Like EURUSD sells, I'm pretty sure GU sells. And even if it gives a negative swap, it's very minimal. Like AU swap is like very small from a sell wise compared to a buy wise, and that's just all interest rate, all that stuff that I don't really want to get into today. But yeah, and it's just like, it makes sense. It makes sense that this is going up. It's just, now it's just a matter of straight up taking this to the moon, right? If we get a nice little pullback, then we're going to take this to the moon. Because at this point, bro, everybody's been waiting for this so-called crash, and we got it, but we got the reaction, we just didn't get the follow through, right? So, I mean, at this point, you have no reason to be bear dollar. Like, yes, whatever, this SC played out, cool, good for you. Your little SC played out here, cool, that's fine, right? But you got your reaction, but now it's just a matter of follow through. And based off of where this reacted from, all you see is lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high. Right, so now it's just a matter of what it's going to do when it comes back down here. Right, if we just make some sort of equal low, then, or we break structure there, then that's just a continuation of downside. And your next target would obviously be the bottom of the zone, first target, right around 1.08. So it's just a matter of just finding that continuation now. It's just chilling, like exactly what happened with EURGBP this morning. Right, so the setup that I was like straight up looking at, where was it? It was right here. Trying to remember exactly what. So this is literally, right? So here is my setup. All right, this was your break of structure, right? Break of structure upside. So now it's just a matter of pullback. So confirmation, potential area of interest one is obviously a previous structure point, right? But then what emphasized that point was the fact that we had inefficient pricing right here. Very small, but you see it. Price literally dipped down, reacted, right? Now from an intraday basis, that's a BOS there. Right, that's a break of structure right there from an intraday perspective, right? And then from there, it's just catching that continuation, which was, for me, it was this here. Right, that would have been your safest entry, right? Minimal stop if you're being aggressive, 3-pip stop. If you're being a little bit more conservative, that's more of a 6-pip stop. But either way, this mooned for, like, let's do the math here. Actually, wrong one. This entry was, it honestly could have been way less, but let's just get this going. Where is it? Right, so my first target was targeting this SC. And then my second target would have been the 50%. But obviously we went right through that. And look at just the potential this move had. Right, so we're currently sitting over 300 pips in profit. That is fucking 200 to 1. That's insane, right? Like, what the hell? Like, I wish I would have held that. What the fuck? Like, even if it's a partial, that's still a massive gain on one trade. Like, these are those trades that come, once in a while, It's just like 200 to 1, you don't see that like ever. Right? Especially from a day trade. This is all in literally 15 hours. Right? Even less. Right? Where it peaked out here before. That was just 10 hours. That's insane, Like, what the hell? Like, that's insane. And so this just emphasizes the whole point of, continuing trend, blah, blah, blah. It's just not looking for that reversal, even though we were looking for that reversal, even though we should have not chased this reversal here after these equal highs. Because, right, like I said, equal highs are targets, not influencers of bias. But something we can't neglect is what those equal highs mean from a perspective of Wyckoff, right? And that means reaccumulation. And this is something that we straight up slept on. Like, I straight up slept on it. Like, for example, here, right? There's different variations, but as long as you understand what it actually means, then it's fine, right? And the main two that I look at are this one and this one, right? It's whether or not we're going to mitigate an SC in this area, or we're just going to straight up take liquidity from one side and then take it from the other side, right? So obviously this schematic, right, took out previous liquidity, right? Double top, had technically our creek here, right? Reaction, but we left equal lows. So we took out that liquidity first, right? We took that first set of liquidity, and then that's when we took out the next set of liquidity. So that also emphasizes like the whole point of how this market is rigged to where you aren't meant to win. Like, you aren't, because obviously you just took out both sides of liquidity, right? And I know somebody was in this trade break even, and they got broken even before this flew for 150, 200 pips, So it's like, it's just a matter of just understanding where you are in cycle and where you are in structure. Because, like, look, higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low, taken, didn't fully break, higher low, higher low. So it's just like, if you can follow just that simple rule, it's just like, the amount of money you can make is actually ridiculous. Right? Imagine a $5,000 account with a 200 to 1. Like, what the hell? That's 10K profit in one trade in 10 hours. People will literally look at you like, what the fuck? Like, you know, like, what? So it's just like, it's just a matter of knowing your plan and following the rules, because it's something I even like sometimes like sleep on, is trying to get that reversal, trying to get that snipe, quote unquote, where it's really irrelevant, because at the end of the day, sniping the continuation is going to help you so much more than sniping the reversal. And obviously that's shown here. And that's the same thing like for EURUSD here. Like, obviously people are so excited over this, technically a scam too, not really the prettiest, right? But then higher low and then higher low. But look at the structure break here. So it's just like, you know, you'd make so much more money getting that continuation trade. Like, look at where this reacted from, right? You take this trade off the open, you're gonna get 10 pip drawdown, but you're already up 60 pips, and we would have already been up 80 pips just because you're continuing trend. Even if this fails, I'm sure you're gonna take something off the table at 80 pips, you know? So that just emphasizes too on like how we should be just not as greedy with it, you know, because obviously, look, you're buying EURUSD with the intention of, oh, this is gonna moon. You're buying here with the intention that this is gonna skyrocket all the way up for, take out the high for 700 pips. And that's greedy of us, because now we're gonna be technically looking for every opportunity to buy this, where if we would have just looked for the continuations to the downside, we wouldn't have anything to worry about. All of these are, you know, 100 pips, 250 pips, next impulse swing, 400 pips, right? So that's 400 plus 100. Let's do the quick math. Just 420 plus 270. 420 plus 270, that's 490, 690. That's about close to 800 pips. So those alone, those continuation trades, not only will your hit rate be so much better, but you're not just counting on one trade to be a big winner. It's instead you're getting the consecutive, you know, mediocre to small winners that will add up in the long run. So that's just something to think about. I mean, other than that, I mean, AU's dying. AU's dying. Like, this is insane now. I'm in from there, 700 pips, 800. Actually, am I in from there? No, I'm in from, yeah, I'm in from here. 1,000 pips, 900 pips up. Crazy, you know, just because I followed the trend, right? Yes, you can call this a rejection wick all you fucking want. It doesn't matter, because what happened here? What happened? Flash crash, right? So-called rejection wick. Oh, breaker structure, it's time to moon, but higher time frame structure maintained. All right, look at this. Major structure always maintained. And that's what you should pay attention for. When you're in a downtrend, pay attention to the lower highs. And when you're in an uptrend, pay attention to the higher lows. Right? Or if I said that right. Yeah, pretty sure I did. But yeah, you get the point. It's just like, it's just the same stuff. And actually, what I'm going to do tomorrow morning is I'm going to write down every single rule, and I'm going to put it on my whiteboard. And I'm going to put it literally where I have my computer, so I can just literally stare at that while I'm looking at trades. Just because that discipline factor is something that I'm pretty sure affects everybody. Like, nobody is 100% disciplined, right? We're not fucking robots, you know? So yeah, I mean, that's just something to think about. Continue trend here, just follow the momentum, let this all die. Who's to say, for example, who's to say DXY doesn't pull that EG like I was saying. Where is it? If it's a load. What the hell, man? Right, who's to say DXY is not to pull one of these? Because it really looks like it. So yeah, man. I mean, other than that, what do you guys want to talk about?
Yeah, no, I think you're right about EU, especially when you had like a 99% retracement on that bull.
Yeah, man, it's gonna die, man. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. It's gonna die, man.
Yeah, honestly, that's what I did. What was it, like 2 days ago with EU, 20-minute time frame? You know, I remember you kept saying like, bro, don't catch the reversal, go with the trend.
Yeah, bro.
That's
Look
what I
what
did. Cut over.
pretty.
Yeah.
That's bands, bro.
Yeah, I cut over 240 pips. So
Yeah.
I closed early because it took out the lows, the equal lows, and I thought I was gonna bounce back, but it did. It just kept dying. So, but what a hell of 400, 500 pips.
Exactly. Yeah, man. It's simple stuff, you know. And it's like it's also why it's. Yo, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
All right. You know, like because it just said some connection shit. All right. I lost my train of thought. I didn't even know what I was saying. But yeah, I mean, it's just simple stuff, bro. This is why we like seclude ourselves too. That's why I tell you guys to leave every BS Telegram chat there is. Just because it's pointless.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Would you have taken that sell I put on Telegram right now, even if it didn't reach like 2%?
Yeah, if it was my trading hour. That's what I just showed like earlier. I just showed this right now, where I said it was 10 pip drawdown. Yeah, 10 pip drawdown, and you'd be up 60 pips. And just based off of the reaction of that, it looks like it wants to fall. So it's just, just don't try to catch that bottom. Like at this point, there's nothing holding this back from just straight dying. Like also look at this. It's right, equilibrium of range, rejection. And now this looks like, right, break of structure, gave that wick there. Could even continue. So at this point, it's just, we'll see. It's just, we'll see. Because obviously this can still literally come mitigate 50%, which is 1.06, I believe. 1.0668. So, it's just, that's my next target for EU sales. But just this monthly closure here is going to be very crucial. And we get that in 2 weeks. So yeah, just have to wait. Yeah, man, people are bold. I have some little mentors trying to get in the Zoom calls. Yeah, I mean, it's just at this point, what can I really tell you? I've shown you guys basically everything that I can even show you. What time do I trade overlap? I wake up at 5.
trying to think of questions, but
I mean, bro, honestly, like almost any answer, I mean, almost any question you can ask me, I've basically answered
yeah.
throughout the past 4 months. Because like I haven't accepted anybody in the group since what, late November, early December. It's been majority, and then I only took in like 2 people in early December. So it's like you guys have had this material for.
The only thing that I lack is like I asked you earlier on Telegram how to spot like schematics better.
That just comes with experience, bro, and practice. Like every time you see a range, look for it, and then sometimes it'll just become picture. Like you're just it'll become second nature. Are you thinking of buying oil? Give me a reason why this is bullish. Like somebody, please, legitimately give me a reason why this is bullish. It ceases to amaze me. Like I'm not surprised at all. This is this slow. It's just, can oil hit zero? Who fucking knows? I don't know. Exactly. Like like the reversals kill people, bro. Like I've gotten raped because of reversals, bro. If you just catch that continuation, bro, it's just crazy. No, yeah, I mean, EU gave you pips, bro. But it's just like this. There's literally no reason why this is too. All right, lower high, technical equal high, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high. It's just the lower lows are relevant. Like it's all that matters is if whether or not the lower highs are significantly breaking. Right? Yes, you could say this lower high broke here, but look at how impulsive this next move was after that. That's why that's irrelevant to me. Investing in the near future, what are you gonna do? Go buy? Are you gonna go buy like oil, like actual oil, or what? Because if anything, bro, this is good for us. This is where we take advantage of cheap gas.
Not if you live in Cali.
I mean, it's cheaper. See, like they technically correlate just because of commodities, but you see, like gas prices are on the dropping. Yeah, see, like look at how precise this stuff can get. Applies to every market in the world. All right, down close. Look at this wick here. Technically mitigated, open, continuation, break of structure, pullback, pullback back to probably the wick that mitigated the open, and it's now continuing lower. This is just like crazy. Controlling your demons, your emotions, bro. You're just what's holding you back. Yeah, exactly. Anything that holds you back, whether it's ego, whether it's patience, discipline. I mean, everybody has their own issue. It's different for everybody. But the first step is obviously to be aware of it. Damn, this dude better not start. But yeah, I mean, other than that, I mean, I think we're good. Pretty short call today.
You see EU just going lower and lower.
Bro, I literally just talked about that. But yes. Still bearish gold. I don't trade gold, bro. Ripple or cryptos, they're shit, bro. I've said I literally like, who was here when I called that high for XRP? Was anybody in here? What was it? I forgot what setup it was that we just said. I think that was back when I used to trade like 61.8. It was when we got this the 50, when it got to 50. I'm trying to remember why we said that. Because literally after 50, once this break of structure happened here, I said that was a wrap for this. And like, this is still going lower, actually. I mean, you can invest in it if you want, but I don't see how it can moon anytime soon.
Forget about XRP.
Like, I mean, look at this. This failed completely. Like, it failed completely. Right? Structure is obviously broken. This will probably keep rolling over. Which is why I never really put money into this, just because I was never confident in it actually buying. Like, you gotta realize, you think everybody's gonna like be rich. People have been loading up on this for years. You think they're just gonna be rich like that? No ways. No ways. It's not that easy. Got a few EU continuations. Good, bro. I missed that. I missed mine. It happened like at 12, and it's like, it sucks because I go to sleep at like 10, 11, like 15-minute.
Honestly, I thought EU would have given a better mitigation because if you look at the 4 hour,
Oh
it's like,
yeah, bro. I'll show you right now.
and I had my limit set. I thought I was gonna wake up to like them being activated, and I woke up to this.
Yeah, bro. My alert missed by literally a pip. Like, look, let me show you. The 15-minute was really, it was it. Like, it sucks because I didn't get it. Your 15-minute, but I wanted this. Really sad I didn't get it.
I was in the 1 minute this whole morning.
Yeah, bro, that makes you money, bro. Just continue trend. Small continuations, like I bet you right here. Like, let's see. Yeah, you see, look at this price action here. Right, correct the structure. Impulse that breaks structure, intraday structure, and then from there, it's just this inefficiency fill here. Right, stop loss. You can easily set your stop loss above that high right there. That's 3.5 pips. Right, and then that's continuation for 50, 60, 70. 200 pips. Jesus, you know, on 3 pip stop, that's 70 to 1. You don't want to have these hitters every single trade. You can be content with 10 to 1s, 20 to 1s. You don't have to always aim for the 50 to 1, but the potential is there, and that's what matters. Is once you can truly like see this, then it's over. See, like, this is the break of structure here. This is the full break of structure, right? Intraday structure. Now this is a more swing point structure, right? And then you see price comes back to mitigate that to fill an efficiency, and then comes all the way back down. So there's continuations left and right. And that's like probably my worst habit is if I don't get like close to the top, I don't want it anymore. That's just because I'm not confident in those continuations. Not saying they won't happen. It's just my plan is more structured to getting the actual highs and lows, which is something I can probably improve on, but it is what it is. How schoolwork, it's all online. I mean, I didn't have anything this week. Like I don't start till next week, but it's all online. Pretty gay. But I mean, it's good because now I can actually trade and I can focus on school like later in the day.
These are the trades I took today, but on the last one, I like broke even.
Which one?
Right at the bottom where it like reversed, I got a little bit greedy and then I broke even.
Where?
Well, I sent it on Telegram.
I mean, you still would have broken even. That's fine. Look, continuation 1, continuation 2, continuation 3, continuation 4. You broke even 1, but I'm pretty sure these are all 6, 7 to 1 trades.
Yeah.
So it's just, that gets your win rate up, and that's almost a 20% day, bro. That's insane. Like, what the fuck? Like, investors don't even see that in 2 years. But yeah, I mean, there's 30 on here. What do you want to talk about? There's something I was going to talk about. Who was it with Kaiser? I forgot what that was about, though. But yeah, I mean, I guess today's close going to be pretty short then. I mean, there's not really much to talk about. It's just, like, look at this. Like, this straight up died. That's insane. Like, but it's just like, what am I gonna say? It's gonna keep selling, or it's gonna reverse. Like, there's no way to tell. It's just broke all-time lows, right? This is at a price point where you just really don't want to mess with it. And I think GJ did the same thing. I'm actually sad I closed my GJ sell. I'd be up over 2,000 pips. Yeah, that actually broke all-time lows. Oh no, not all-time lows, but previous decade lows. About trading 24/7. Yeah. Oh, that's like that's straight up unhealthy, man. You can't just be looking at a chart all day. That's crazy unhealthy. See, like I'm pretty salt at this. That I didn't hold 2,000 pips. That's insane. I'm pretty pissed off I closed it. I closed it around here. Not even half. But yeah, man, just like looking at the charts all day is like really bad for you, man. Because it fucks with your head. Yeah, I mean that's how you should be. Like you shouldn't be looking at charts all day. Like I look at charts and overlap, and then I'll look at them maybe at night, maybe once every 3 days at night, and then I'll just look at it um when I wake up. Like yeah, like when I wake up, right? I get ready for the day, whatever, and then I get on charts around a little bit before 6, and then I just look at my charts and I set my alerts, and then I go do something else because I can't be looking at a screen that long. Like it used to be trade. Now it's just like, okay, like I need to relax. I just need to look at this when that happens. You need TradingView Pro, bro. Like if you have the free version, you get one alert. Add alert. Create. You only get one alert if you have the free version. And you can get the notification sent to your phone. No, one alert period. Like you can only have one alert at a time. And you just go here for your history and all that. You can delete all of there. So you see every morning I just delete every single alert and start over. Start fresh. It's crazy though. How many pips is this? 400, 500, 600, almost crazy. But it's just like opportunity like this is gonna keep coming. That's just how volatile the market is now. Let's see. I think the virus is a cover up, bro. I think it's all horseshit.
Just wash your hands. That's it.
Like, yo, watch the video I sent you, bro. It's literally a guy that actually has corona and what's happening to him. Like it's not the end of the world. It's just if you get it, you gotta like self quarantine, stay away from people, stay clean, take your medication. What do you use for fundamental news? I don't even pay attention to fundamental news, bro. Like I don't remember the last time I actually checked Forex Factory. Oh, damn. See, like, how does this look? How does it tell me how this makes any sense? Look at these numbers; they're positive, right? Employment change went up, right? The forecast was 8.5K, previous was 12.9K, right? So you got double of what was before, and then the unemployment rate is now less, which is good, right? So now tell me why the hell is AU going down? Explain that. If this will load, I don't know why this is being so slow today. But why is this still going down? Literally, why? Why is this going down? If the news is positive, right? This is all BS because price is going to follow its narrative. Price is going to follow its narrative to the downside. Narrative has been to the downside for the past decade almost, past 9 years. It's been to the downside, and it's going to continue to the downside because that is the narrative that is printed. These news do not mean shit. I don't care what your fundamentalist friends say. It doesn't matter. If you get out for to trade big funds, have you got any advice on mindset, bro? Risk management. But if you aren't consistent, bro, don't even try to trade big funds because if you don't do it with little numbers, you're not gonna do it with big numbers. So TV's on NFP. NFP's bullshit, bro. Look at what happened to NFP last time. When was the last NFP, bro? Like, what date was it? Who remembers the last time NFP happened?
March 6th.
March 6th. All right. Cool. Bet. NFP was in this range here. Right around 8 a.m. It's usually around 7:30, Right, it's right in between those two candles. How is NFP relevant? This little range here is 20 pips. How is NFP relevant? It's just, bro, news is all noise. Obviously, your whole, anything that's revolved around central bank news, like GDP or interest rate changes, obviously that's going to move the market because that's an actual central bank move. But outside of that, these numbers, these like unemployment change, GDPs, CPIs, this stuff is irrelevant because price is going to do what it's going to do regardless. You're certified. Actually, I want to get my certifications after college. I'm gonna go for what's it, Series 4? Damn, I hate when they do that. They hear a siren from a police or like an ambulance or something, they just start howling. It's weird. Listen, you hear that? Can y'all hear that?
Yeah.
That's, bro, it's so annoying. I don't know why they do that. Yeah, bro, I have 2 German Shepherds. One is the older one is the girl, she's 3, and then the other one is like 2 and like 3 months, something like that. Yeah.
Fredo, what are the certificates you want to get?
Series licensing, bro. I forgot what numbers, but they're series licensing, and they're not easy to get.
Like,
Wait, what do you want to get it, bro? Like,
To make myself more credible.
you're trying to trade like for a hedge fund or a bank?
No, fuck no. I'm never gonna work. No, fuck that.
Because I mean, because I was watching the Antoine videos and he said they don't make that much money anymore.
Yeah, bro, they don't. Bro, you gotta realize, bro, these institutions, they do not make money like that.
no, they don't.
They get what, 6% a year, 6 to 10% a year. Like, we used to praise these guys, bro. You remember back when we used to even say that, you know, the banks move the market? No, they fucking don't.
I remember.
The banks have the money to move the market, and that's why they get charged for manipulation. But they don't actually create price, because if you had banks actually fighting each other, wouldn't you expect price to be more like this? Wouldn't you expect price to be more like that? A lot more random? But no, algorithms are programmed to follow steps, right? And when algorithms perform steps, that's what allows smart money to come in and move with it. Whereas if a institution is wrong in direction, they're either going to have to wait weeks or months to come back into profit, or they're just going to take the loss. Either way, it's a loss. Who's in charge of the algo? I mean, all I know is that central banks basically take care of it. But as for how or all that stuff, I have no fucking clue, because there's no info on that online. There's no info at all, bro. And that just means that you're not meant to know it. Like, all this bank trading shit is BS. That's like just another trend in Forex, bro. It went from trying to trade trend patterns to shape patterns to Fibonacci to now the trend is institutional trading. Who knows what the next trend will be? Who knows? Maybe the next trend will be trade with the line graph, or trade with the area, right? Buy inside the blue, sell in the white. Some bullshit, you know? It's just, yeah, like, yeah. So like if you work for a hedge fund and you're out giving, for example, signals or advice or just tips on what that institution is doing, you can get a massive lawsuit you will lose your job and you will lose your credibility. So these bank traders, they can't even talk about it. And like that's actually like on CFTC ruling. Like I don't think like based off CFTC you can't do that. Yeah, see like that just shows you. Oh yeah, and then if you trade for a hedge fund, you can't have accounts outside of that hedge fund. Like I forgot what it's called, but it's like you own. It's like something where you take the same trades on every single account, but it's all connected to the hedge fund.
So what you got to do to get that Series 4? Like, is it a test or what?
Yeah, it's certification. It's like a little online class.
Is it
You get
Series
them.
6?
They're like 6 weeks. I don't know. There's so many series, bro. It's just Series 4, Series 7, Series 34. But I mean, I'm not worried about that. I'm not gonna do that till after college. Cause it's like they're at least 6-week programs. It's like I'm not even gonna do that in the summer. I'm good.
Don't you need a degree to do that? You do right.
Nah, hell no. I don't think so, bro.
Nah, yeah, you do.
No, like for example, for a Series 7, all you need is a sponsor, a hedge fund sponsor. Bro, you see Carter trying to get his licenses. He doesn't have a degree.
Wait, what'd you say?
Carter's trying to get his licenses. He doesn't have a degree.
Oh shit.
I don't think I'm pretty sure you don't need degrees for that stuff. Especially if you have a connect. So it's like, just gotta make friends.
Series 7.
But if you leave a hedge fund and do that, I don't know. I don't know what happens. Like, I don't know. Because I think whenever you work for like hedges and all that, you get contracts and you have to, like, that's why like you get fucked over if you like talk to people about trades or like violate anything on that contract.
Don't they make bank though?
Oh, I mean, nah, bro. Watch the Anton videos. You'll see.
The who?
The Anton Krill videos.
Who's that?
Bro. All right. Yeah. You need to catch up.
Bugging.
Bro, you hitting a Juan, bro.
The Anton?
Chill.
You're literally hitting a Juan right now.
No, dude.
No, yeah, but bro, they're all over. I forgot where. Where did whoever can find those videos, just link them in the chat and add him.
He has a YouTube channel.
Huh?
He has a YouTube channel. He has them all on there.
What's his channel name?
I think it's the institution. Yeah, Institution of Trading. Yeah,
The Institution of what?
of Trading.
The Institution of Trading? Oh, yeah. Nope. Institute of Trading. Here you go. Just look up that channel. And there's a ton of videos here. They're long, but they're interesting as fuck. Like, they're really interesting.
I've seen
Actually,
that
I'm gonna watch this.
one. Wait,
Right
did
now.
you send that in the chat like a while ago though? Why people say
Yeah,
that?
yeah. I sent these all like a long time ago. They're old. A lot of these are old. Paul Tudor Jones. Who's that? Let me find the good ones in here. There's these. Which ones were the good ones?
Hey, you know which one's a good one? The one where he talks about money being like indifferent.
Oh, I know what you're talking about, but I completely forgot what it's called. Damn. This is a good little interview. This one's a good little interview. this interview here, if you can find this full interview, then that's a good interview. This one's a good video. They're all good videos, and a lot of them are short, bro. This one's good. This one's good. This one's good. Here it is. This is the whole interview here. These last bottom videos. And then all three of these are good. But yeah, other than that, I think I'm done for tonight. Yeah, it's 10. I traded for 1987, search on YouTube after Zoom. Paul Tudor Jones. Damn, that's so weird that bro, that just creeped me the fuck out.
What?
I typed in Paul and it typed in the name that he's saying. No, like there's actually like, bro, there's like algorithms like in computers and Google and all that they listen to your like what you're saying or what you're doing, and they like and that's why it's the first thing you see. Like that's real.
Yeah, I've never seen ads on like Instagram and like you
yeah. Like you're being stalked, bro. Like, oh, he's on TED. I'll probably watch this. Watch later. I'll watch this. This is a good. I like TED videos. But yeah, other than that, I think I'm good. This one. Cool. But yeah, other than that, I'll catch y'all later, guys.